Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Anime Love Talk. This is our second episode, and this episode is going to be referring to the time where I really was not into anime and how I kind of got back into anime and like what ultimately sealed the deal for me. So let's jump right in, shall we? So, first off, I'm kind of sick, so the reason why these videos lagged is because I lost my voice. So I'm really gonna try to be very quick, and I might have to take breaks because you will hear me cough. Anyways, so regarding how I fell off of anime, so I remember again, last we left off at 9 years old, I got into anime. I was really feeling with Naruto, it was the coolest thing in the world. But Naruto and Zatch Bell and all these other shows like Yu Yu Hakusho and Case Closed, since they were always on late at night, especially the cool ones, I never really got to enjoy the full experience of these shows. I never got to watch them from episode 1 to last episodes. I've always jumped in on these shows in an interesting moment, which never really made me so excited to see them. I had to watch Inuyasha during let me see, when he still had the Red Tit Saga, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then we would jump around episodes, and then out of nowhere his would be around the first episode again. So I'd always be like, dang, do I never see what's past episode this or that? And that's one of those things where I never really did. But so continuing on from just that, I remember falling off of it because again, I didn't have such a linear experience with anime. I wasn't watching it episode after episode. It was just chimes and chimes, and then eventually when I was growing up, hitting puberty, I didn't really like it too much. I kind of moved past it. I was a very metalhead kid. I thought anime was kind of lame in 6th to 7th grade when all my friends would talk about it, oh, that's cool, Death Note this, or Code Geass that, and I thought it was okay, that's cool, dude, I'm not really a big fan of it. Eventually though, I would get back into it, but it wouldn't be of my own curiosity. It was honestly kind of coaxing by friends. So come 8th grade, I know Naruto stuff, I know Dragon Ball Z stuff, those are the best things in the world, but I never really got into other animes. I just watched them because they were on TV. So 8th grade, my friends are really going crazy over, they're going crazy over what? They're going crazy over Naruto, and it's Shippuden. It's during at this time, I believe, before the Great Ninja War. It was Danzo versus Sasuke was the big fight. That's when I caught up. It was Danzo versus not Kakashi, Sasuke. So my friends were talking about, oh bro, Naruto's tail's this, or did you see that episode? And I was like, oh, dude, I feel like I'm missing out. How have I not been keeping up with this? So at the time I was living I had moved from my great grandparents' house, and it was me, my mom, and my sisters. And we had a computer, and there would be days where I stayed home from school because I didn't feel like going, or I just felt like staying home. And my mom was very attuned to be like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're allowed to stay home. You're 13. I don't care. And then my sisters would go to school. I'd stay home. And I'd be home literally by myself the whole day. My mom wouldn't come home till 5. My sisters would be home around 3. So it was one of those things where what do we do? What do I do to kill time? So I would just watch Naruto Shippuden. I booted it up. I was like, all right, let me see episode 1. I'm gonna run through this, and then I'm gonna see how it is. And I actually really enjoyed it. I forgot how good Naruto was, and I was like, damn, he's a teenager now. He's honestly closer to my age again being 2 years away. And I was like, dude, how fucking dope is this? How fucking sick is this? I wouldn't have guessed that the show can get better. But as we progressed through all of that, I still kind of wasn't really into anime. I mean, Naruto was cool, but other series just didn't, grab my attention. It wasn't until I went to it really wasn't until like high school, I would say. Yeah, eighth grade going to high school is when I started getting more into anime, and this would be the help of my big brother. So, me and my big brother, we all used to go to church together, and we all used to go goof off, have fun. We were those type of, church kids where it's like, yeah, let's go hang out outside of church. Okay, who brought the drugs? Who brought the butter and shit like that. But it was more like that. It was fun. And my brother was like, hey, do you mind if I stay over at your house? And I was like, yeah, sure, I don't mind. And he was like, oh, but I'm kind of watching this anime. Do you mind if I finish it? And I was like, yeah, dude, sure. What's it called? It's called Elfin Lead. Only like 12 episodes. He was on episode 2. I decided to jump in on with him. We finished it the entire night, and oh my god. I don't think I was prepared for such a series like this. This was one of the most bloodiest anime I've ever seen. Like the main character just ripping people's heads off. She has invisible tendrils, and she's just going to work on people. The violence and gore in this series already had me just like, what the fuck? It had me fucking thinking, damn, this shit does not play fucking games. Now, the story, the plot of this, interesting that it's a human mutation that's turning these girls into these kind of, I would call them, I guess, mutants. These like new forms of like nature's like guardians or something. I don't know what they were. I don't remember what they really were. But I remember that these girls were like born this way, with the horns and invisible tendrils. Watching everything happen was fucking wild. The plot of just these girls just being these like cold, callous, like monsters, only to us think like, damn, were the humans worse off? And even towards the end, when the main character like recognizes the girl, like the first girl he's ever loved, and he realizes what she is and what she's becoming, still has the like, not the audacity, but the compassion to like want to protect her and save her, even though she's going down a path that won't end good for her. The whole series left me fucked up, and I think anyone who's ever seen the series knows exactly what I mean. I remember just watching my brother, and the opening song, the whole everything about the series down to the last episode, making me feel so many emotions, making me like, I didn't hate the main character, but at the same time, her whole thing made me feel sorry and pity her, but also scared of like what she could possess. And I just, again, I was like in a McFlurry of emotions. Like, I didn't know how to feel. I just remember crying at the end because I was sad that she didn't get to have a happy ending. She didn't. It was so bittersweet, the ending of this series. But again, this is what reawoke my love into anime. Right when that finished, my brother went to sleep, and I was like, damn, I really want to watch something. So I booted up Black Butler, and now this would be the start of me and my older brother and my uncle and a bunch of our other friends like binged into anime. It's kind of during the time when anime kind of got popular out of nowhere. But I'll say that for the next episode. Again, guys, sorry for like the little breaks and stuff and the quietness. My throat is killing me. I am like congested up the booty. But thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this episode. This is your boy Papi Wolf saying peace.